All praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Maka Akwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom, Waparakim, Haman, Bachiar, which is to say peace and blessings to the faithful elect of Yasha Allah. Yasha Allah being Hebrew for Israel. This your brother Shariat and Awasai coming back. And I want to say Tawada Abba. Wa Abba Nawa, Wa Alahaya Nawa, which is to say thank you to the creator of heaven. Thank you, Father. Thank you, our Father and our power. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah, name of the Father and the name of the Son. Forgive me to Raka'ak Wadash to be able to come back with a lesson, or watch, or hopefully something that could be edification, admonishment, reproof, defending the preaching of the gospel, or prophecy. All right, and before I get going, I just want to say that this is only out to you so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, so-called Latinos, because you are actually the Israelites. All right, so getting into it, just a quick watch real quick. And it says Illinois to announce shelter in place. Illinois to announce shelter in place order. So it's an order, and they have a so-called shelter in place that's taking place in all the states, but now it's starting to they're doing everything slowly and gradually. Or whatever, because they want to stay in control so they can implement, their so-called New World Order, which is just pretty much the extermination of Jakes. And hell, the devil's house is being divided against his own house, Let me see. So I'm gonna get a quick scripture for that real quick. It says, Salakia, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Real simple. It says, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So this is a device with them using, this is also, I believe that's Revelation, the 11th chapter. This is the Lamb speaking like a beast, something that's appearing soft and delicate, but when you actually go into it, it's hard in manner. What chapter is that? Salakia. Let me see. I'm gonna search it real quick. So we're not ignorant of his devices. That's a device by him simply putting out in the media that they have a shelter in place. That's something that they're using to basically catch Jake slipping, And I'm gonna expound in 1 second. Let me just get this last scripture. Here we go. Revelation 13 and 11, Salakia. It was the other way around. Revelation 13 and 11, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? And so that's pretty much it with that, We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, this being one of them, and this device being his words being smoother than butter, using smooth words, and our people like to hear smooth things. Illinois to announce shelter in place order. That's a damn Fema camp, man. He's not gonna say that because this is a device to where he can get an advantage of you, and then this is him appearing in a soft-like manner. When you actually look past this or read in between the lines, it tells you right here Illinois to announce shelter in place. It's already set up, so it's something they setting up for you right there. Okay, that don't sound too bad, but it's a order. So you don't even have a choice in the matter. It's an order. It was ordered for a shelter to be set up in place, right? In place of what their alignment, what's aligned with their new world order, man. And that's to round you down, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans up, and get you to take that chip, really put you to death, you know. And that's according to the scriptures, because what's coming out of all of this is this chip, man. It says Illinois to announce shelter in place order, and NY and California to tell 60 million people to stay home as the state takes matters into their own hands after Trump refused a national coronavirus quarantine, which is what the whole damn shutdown is supposed to be about. So now he's refusing the national coronavirus quarantine, reneging on his statements. And this is treason. This is treason, right? This is treason. He's turning on his own so-called country, the place he wants to make great again, right? He's turning on it. Let's go get that real quick, man. For people who may not know what the hell treason is. And back in the they like to call it the medieval times, you would be put to death for acts of treason. You know, but you know this devil, he tries to appear like a lamb, but he's a damn dragon. He's a beast, right? Treason, the crime of betraying one's country, especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government. And the true government is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, the law, the commandments, statutes, and judgments, the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, which was given to Jacob, which is why they want to keep you asleep. You Negroes, you not Latinos, you so-called Native Americans, so you won't wake up true government. The whole concept of government comes from the law, man. Right? It comes from the law. So he's trying to overthrow. Let me get that word real quick. Government. Government comes from governing. So let's get the definition of that, because I don't even want to get what they want to say government means. Let's just get governing, because if you have a government, you're governing. It says having authority to conduct policies, actions, and affairs of a state, organization, of people. All right? Control, influence, or regulate, conduct oneself with regard to controlling one's emotions. So it's basically like they're trying to be the guardians and judges of the earth. But to tell you in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the people that run the earth right now, being a so-called white man, he is the wicked, and the people, so the wicked has the earth in his hands right now, and going to tell you that the people who's running the earth right now is covering the judges, the true judges, and when you judge, that's what you're doing. You having act of you're doing this. You have authority to conduct the policy, right? The things that were already aligned and set up in place, which was ordained from the creator of heaven and earth, which is why everything is out of place. You know what I'm saying? This devil is setting all this whole damn thing is being set up to get away from all of that, because he think he can beast the Most High. He wants to kill you people, kill us all, chip us, and you know, but it's not gonna work out. You know, well, it says having authority to conduct the policy, actions, and affairs of a state, organization, or people. That's what judges do. That's what judges do. That's what judges do, man. Governing. You see right there? See definitions and law. Serve to decide a legal case. See that? Let's get that word for government, because this dude done reneged on what he said. The whole shutdown was to quarantine everything and get everything in place so no one would get sick. Now we're not quarantining everybody because every state doesn't necessarily need it. It's crazy, man. the governing body of a nation, state, or community. You're not the governing body. The system by which a nation, state, or community is governed, the action or manner of controlling or regulating a nation. That's what the law is, man. That's what the Bible was for. That's what was given to the children of Israel, which you so-called Native American Indians, Negroes, and so-called Hispanics. Let's get this. Public Law 97, what is it? 210? This is a law, man. I said I ain't want to make this long. This devil gets you thinking. You know what I'm saying? But somehow he only do that to certain people. Everybody else, certain people, he's just sitting in the rock to sleep. You know, and that's all. That's all the will of the Father. Public law. That's what I'm looking for. Public law 97 -280. That's what I'm looking for. Which was passed October 4th, 1982. 97 Congress. Let's see if this devil let it come up. Public Law 97-280. Joint resolution. Let's see. Here we go. See this? It says, this is called the Year of the Bible. President Reagan was authorized and requested to so designate 1983 by Public Law 97-280 Senate Joint Resolution 165, passed by Congress and approved on October 4th, 1982. Reagan asks inside its pages lie all the answers to problems that man has ever known. You see that? So this double cut. They some goddamn hypocrites, liars, and that's why the Most High about to put these people in chains, man. Cause they some goddamn liars. You know? Salaki. Yeah. Whichever one you think. Just call back in like 5 minutes. All right. Salaki, Akim, Akim, who may be out there watching. But yeah, man, it's known as the Year of the Bible. You can look it up, man. You know, and it tell you in this that pretty much, I'm gonna just pull it up, man. It tell you in this that America say they founded their whole principles and basically their whole way of knowing how to function off what the Bible say. But yet they got LGBTQ. See this? You see this? Public Law 97-280, October 4th, 1982. Public Law 97-280, 97 Congress, Joint Resolution, authorizing and requesting the President to proclaim 1983 as, quote-unquote, the Year of the Bible. Whereas the Bible, the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, has made a unique contribution in shaping the United States as a distinctive and blessed nation and people. These people blasphemous, man. But they put the Israelites to death, man, and in bondage and subjugation. It says, whereas deeply held religious convictions springing from the Holy Scriptures led to early settlement for our nation. Listen, I'm going to get this, and you could do all this on your own. Whereas biblical teachings inspired concepts of civil government. That are contained in our Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. You see that? So this place was built. They got their whole concept off of the government that's found in the Bible, which is what the law, man, the Torah, the commandments, statutes, and judgments. How about Shemi Hawashah? What's found in the Torah? The curses. You're cursed. They know how to keep you down. That's why they got Baconator commercials. That's why they fucking pushing you to be goddamn LGBTQ, kill each other with these damn movies, these damn wicked rappers talking about blood touching blood. You know what I'm saying? You got all these damn movies coming out, influencing Jake in so many ways that goes against the structure that was only given to him for our nation to run. Right? That structure was only given to the Israelites for our nation to run, and everybody else will fall under that in the end times, because that's when everybody will be put under it. Right? Because you was going to go on to be cursed. They was going to put the Messiah to death. He was going to have to come back. We was going to wake back up to who he was. We would be in the times of now. And then, ultimately, all these people will be put in subjugation to the true government of earth by the creator of heaven and earth and the planets and so forth. Right? So this damn devil, he a goddamn liar, man. He's a damn liar. Illinois is to renounce shelter-in-place order, and NY and California to tell 60 million people to stay home. The state takes matters into their own hands after Trump refused a national coronavirus, which is the whole point of why we got here. So now he doesn't want to do it. That's an act of treason, because now we're going to continue with the government, but a shutdown. Now we're going to continue with the shutdown, but the whole point of the shutdown was so he can quarantine every goddamn thing so it could supposedly be safe for you. No. He reneges on that, which is an act of treason. He about to overthrow and blasphemy everything he just says and his respect in the people's eye. But he's a damn puppet anyway. It's ran by oligarchy, man. A shadow government, the elites. This has all been set up to get your ass in these camps, which is what this article is about, these so-called shelters in place. This is a device. This is a cover-up. This is a Fema camp, man. Holocaust. We the real Jews, so-called blacks, Native American Indians, and so-called Hispanics, man. Right? Latinos, man. See this? Look at all that. There are more than 17,000 cases of coronavirus in the U.S., and more than 200 people have died. The worst affected city by far is New York, where there are more than 4,000 cases and 26 have died. New York State will close all non-essential business on Sunday, and California has gone into lockdown. What you witnessing is Jacob's trouble, man. And this shit is finna go, man. Only grocery stores, you can see all this yourself, you know. And it says the governor of Illinois is expected to announce shelter in place on Friday, making it the latest state to shut down after New York and California. See, the main money makers, man. Illinois, New York, and Cali. Right? President Trump, there's a lot of high taxpayers here, man. It says President Trump refused to issue a national quarantine in the battle against the coronavirus. So what the fuck is this about? Man, you're finna go into these camps, man, and they gonna chip your ass. So, hey, man, this is a quick watch. You know, Chicago's next to shut down. Look at these goddamn doubles. You know. So you got all the governor, New York governor, Andrew Cuomo, whatever that, he probably a heathen. He could be a sellout Jake. Do guy in the middle. That's the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, and the governor to the right, J.B. Pritzker, probably a fake Jew to your right, Illinois. So with that, man, I hope this has been edifying. You know, be prepared, man. These are all the states right here showing what comes with their shutdown. So I hope this has been edifying. You can go pull this article up on yourself and give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.